इतना टाइम भी नहीं हुआ
Mặc chưa? Gấp, 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 gấp. Đưa đi. Cái gấp là xong.
ऐसा नहीं है, ये लोग प्यार करते हैं हमसे, ये दीवानगी है फैंस की। हाँ युधिष्ठिर, मैंने गूगल पर देखा और मुझे दीवानगी का मतलब मोलेस्टेशन सही नहीं लगता। अच्छा है कि कुछ मस्त है मुझे, तुम्हारी हरकतें तुम्हारी एज से बहुत सूट करती है। क्योंकि उम्र क्या है, तो 69। Okay, you did it, G, you did it, man, you did it. India don't feel Okay. You know what, guys? उदय जी का ना एक लेवल है. सबसे पहले आते हैं गलीच, उसके बाद आते हैं हफ्सी, उसके बाद आते हैं शाशनी, फिर आते हैं इतनी तारीफ मत कीजिए सर. मन कर रहा है कि आपको आके अभी चूम लूं एक बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. मुझे I can't say about them, but I don't mind. अगर तुम्हारी मूंछ कहीं होती तो मैं तुम्हें दिखा. See? म्यूजिक को लेके पूछना चाहता हूँ सर. नहीं मैं कुछ बोलूं कि नहीं बोलूं ये बता दो. नहीं भाई सच सच बोलिए. आप तो हमको इतनी सिंह थोड़ी है कि आपकी आवाज नहीं निकलेगी.
Good morning, one all. You join us for this one-day international match between India and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali.
मेरा बेटा इधर आया ही हुआ है, उससे ही पूछ लीजिए ना ये सवाल. मैं बुलाता हूँ. कहाँ हो तुम? कहाँ हो तुम? यहाँ हो तुम आदित्य बेटा. बेबी चटनी उतार कर फोटो भेजो ना.
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so we have Aditya here.
Lovely cover dive. Straight to edge to cover field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over. Australia are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Gill, the spinner, coming into the attack. On that nicely, good defence. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Here we go. First ball.
Nice solid defensive shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. No. Terrible shot. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. 2 runs coming from that over. India are 2 for none. Cummins from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Really gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Huge shot. It's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Not tempted to play at that one. That's the over. India 13 for 1. Misses everything.
Waiting.
What were you trying to say to me? Oh, I wonder if there's a better way to talk with her. Hey, how about if we try and communicate by writing on the chalkboard? Oh.
You didn't even have to ask twice.
How did you know I can't talk to people? Huh, well...
That was a
based on your
tremendous
reaction in the
delivery.
last
It
couple of
fizzed
minutes
through to the
things,
keeper.
No more
no one
short
else
balls this
noticed
over.
this about you before? No. Oh, I see, Paulie. I can't believe it's
Great shot.
Kobe. I've already run out of things to say.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Get away. Maybe she does want to talk about something.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
When I'm in front of them, I freeze. I'm sure I'm scary now, but I actually would like to
10
talk
runs
to
added in that over. India at 23 for 1.
When I approach someone, they either get nervous or faint. I don't blame them. They would want to talk to someone like me. There's a misunderstanding about her.
Wait on.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
I was in junior high. It was so hard eating lunch all by myself, seeing everyone else talking and laughing. Every day for 3 years I tried to start conversation.
Doesn't beat the
My
infield.
voice just never came out. No matter what I did, I was never able to talk to him. Conversation. What do I do after that? What if I get rejected from the topic? Should I
Dug
get
that
up
out
next?
well.
What if they think I'm boring? What if my smile looks weird? What am I supposed to do?
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
I wanted to ask if you'd like to eat together. So, she was trying really hard to talk. She just couldn't. Please not.
Got that away nicely.
She just
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
So, did your hiccups stop?
Wait on.
Smashed down the
Sorry.
pitch. Oh,
It's
but it
okay.
collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. 4 runs added there. India at 27
I just
for
feel
1.
so frustrated. I can't even greet someone. I can't talk about all the things I like. What
Nice
makes me
shot.
happy, what
Straight
makes
to
me
gully.
Sad, what I'm
Trouble.
proud of, what I'm embarrassed about. Homework, what shows I watch, or even the weather. I'm sorry, Tadano, for all of this. Tadano? Tadano? Huh? Trouble?
Brilliant shot.
Must
That's
be
one
in
for the
trouble.
crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's
In
happened.
any case, I thought I really should apologize to you. I'm
Getting
really
nice
sorry,
and settled at the
Tadano.
crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Sorry for keeping you. I know this isn't your problem. I'd understand
Gorgeous
if you
cover
decided
drive.
to
Surely
forget
heading with a
about it.
boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Coley is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Nice solid defensive shot.
Goodbye.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Gill loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Anything else?
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
Cherry blossoms are pretty too. Hey, just relax, okay?
Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That was how our first conversation started.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
You know, I know she likes cats, and that she was actually talking to the doll.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make assumptions. You may not even want that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That's how my unusual high school life begins.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
99 more friends.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Extreme social anxiety, also known as social phobia. They struggle to communicate with others. We must take into consideration that they're struggling with this. Not that they don't want to have connections with people, just that it's more difficult for them.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The big one, 12 runs out of there. India, a 69 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Onto the front foot, certain shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Dug that out well. End of the over. 8 off it. India a 77 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Nice solid defensive shot. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Here's something to consider. They're only struggling. It doesn't mean that they don't want to perform longer.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Practice of visualizing is totally prepared. Hello. Excuse me, Yama.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That's the over. India a 92 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Is once again reminded of how low his position is. Lunchtime. I don't know if we can get anyone else's attention here. He's about to cry.
I said I'd help her. There's nothing I can do if I don't have any friends myself. It's so arrogant to tell her that I can help.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
I can't give up just yet. I don't want to talk to them at all.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Oh, son of...
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over. 7 off it. India a 99 for 3.
Ahead of the required rate now. They've done well. Final over of the power play coming up.
Why are you wearing that skirt?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
What are you talking about?
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
No. Not to be Osana has always been like this.
Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. deflects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Jeez, time that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Tell you what, that's even bigger than the other 2. 3 maximums in a row.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Zampa from the pavilion end.
What they're saying sounds mean, but also
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
So if you're okay with that, call me. How about you say that phrase we practice? Looks like she needs help. My friend. You've already improved a little since this morning. Oh, it may not sound like it, but what she's saying is will you be
On
my
that
friend?
nicely, good defence.
Oh, I'm sure. This is the favor I wanted to ask. Will you be Comey's friend, Osana? Should be easy for someone as social as you, right?
Oh, well. Sorry. I don't think I can do that right now. Right.
That's a confident appeal. Agar has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Beats the field with a great shot.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see him just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything.
Oh, Dad, will you please walk home with Tommy today? And then decide?
Whoa, no, you're quite the pushy one.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
What's going on here? You're really being awfully supportive of Comey. That you like her?
Huh? No way. I've got a good match for Comey. It's just that... No way. I've got a good match for Comey. It's just that... She was trouble, so I just wanted to help him. That might be something I should be getting a little heavy.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Okay. You remember that I helped you write love on the school playground? You thought that girl you liked would know it was from you.
Stop it right there.
I recall she really rejected you.
This childhood friend knows your dark history. The real reason I didn't want to talk to me.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over. India are 135 for 5.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though.
Jimmy's perspective.
Sorry about earlier when I said I couldn't be your friend. That's not how I really feel. But it is that you and I met quite a long time ago. Do you at least remember that? Yeah, call me.
They've gone up here. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Too nervous to make eye contact.
But it is that you and I met quite a long time ago.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. I have to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Are you okay?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will you reply?
Edged it. Agar with a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nearly gets the edge. Agar with a great delivery there.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Needs a direct hit. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
10 runs added in that over. India are 165 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Dug that out well. End of the over. 3 off it. India 168 for 8. Agar from the stadium end. Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Chum, stand and deliver. Holds the pose. The ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room.
Hanguinnya kurpagalon.
Given and the power.
Brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, just one off it. India, 193 for 8.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Misses. How did that not hit? On that nicely, good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Drilled that one away. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Green, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Needs a dot ball.
No. Terrible shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India, 209 for 8. Cummins from the pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. Looked painful. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Short, fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Misses everything. Straight to the fielder. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
Only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon. Good afternoon to all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this one-day match between India and New Zealand.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds a gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Gill, stand and deliver. Holds the pose. The ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Great shot through the gap.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square and teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot, wide and mid-on. That'll run away for 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Needs to be on target.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drilled that one away. Nearly gets the edge. Southey with a great delivery there. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gillies plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder, though.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot. 6 runs out of there. India are 89 for none.
Strike break was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Big over there. 24 runs from it. India, 113 for none.
कर तू तारा का मगर अपन प्रॉमिस करो तो ना कितना बचा बात करनी
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance of it hits.
मैं नहीं मैं तो करो 5 मिनट बाद फिर काले करा ना बा अरे मैं नहीं गुस्से हो
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Normal.
That is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Over. India are 129 for none.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Chelsea अजून काही आयटम असेल वेगळी नवीन.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
चालेल. परत run.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. It's going a long way. What a shot.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before 100's up. That's a really well-timed stroke.
That is quite extraordinary. Rohit, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well-timed and flew over the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that was met. And there's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Crowd on edge.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder, though.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
मस्त है 60 आसपास
Six runs added in that over. India 210 for none. Ferguson from the high court end.
Yeah.
That's out. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership. He's got their tail up.
Yeah.
Kohli ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Kohli goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way into the stands.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. How will he reply?
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Massive outside edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
पैसा भरून तो श्रद्धा ना कडे नाही टिकणार आहे लालची श्रद्धा तारासाठी युजच करून पैसा पेक्षा या साली
Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. India 406 for 8. Santner from the pavilion end. Misses everything. There's a chance if it hits. Brilliant diving stop.
आवाज कम चालू है चार्जिंग में ना पार तारे पकड़ रही तो ससुराल में कितना भारी है मुझे कोई बात नहीं इंदौर बगल रिवाज ले जो रहा
End of the over. India 408 for 8. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Okay.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
फालतू में नजर आवे केस में नजर लागेच ना तारा चलची आपल्याने भी नजर लागी दिया हम कितना कर लगे बात कर चलची श्रद्धा से 10 कदम दूर है तो टेंशन नहीं चिकन करता बेबी शावर इवेंट 11 करता लगेच
Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Stunning delivery.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. It's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up
Yeah,
and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, straight to gully.
अगर सीधी है नहीं गए रे तूने तेरे बॉस इंट्रो नंतर प्लान है कवर है हाँ तुम माको पिक्चर और अलग ही से तेरे पूरा बॉस तुम सुनिए ना ना नगर कॉलेज में कनेक्ट प्रॉब्लम आई थी ना मैं तो माको कनेक्ट आई थी मैंने तेरी से तेरे को समझ कर रहने पड़ेगा कि नजर लगाया तुमने हमारा साइड में
8 runs added in that over. India
चल तेरे पास में तरफ
for 9.
कम तो चाहेगा तो
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Guru Mandagat. दूर नहीं है नगर गया ना हस्बैंड बेकार छापे लगे और हस्बैंड पे ज्यादा छापे लगे मास्टरमाइंड है कविता भाई मैंने वो आवड़ेगा को भी बिजनेस दोनों तगड़ा चलाने मास्टर
Mitchell will just want to forget that over ever happened. Santner from the pavilion end.
सब ठीक है पण जरा यो चालू होईल ना इर मग ना पैसा रहेगा बैंक डेस्टिनेशन वेडिंग में है ने 12-15 लाख रुपए दी लोग इजीली तो क्यों तारा पापा ने क्या वो टेक ओवर कर लिया अरे तारा पापा ने वो भी संभाला ना तेरे 2 लाख रुपए छापी ले एज अ मैनेजर
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम है ठीक है गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम है जो लेडीज वास्ते है तो जो जिसमें हमारे इवेंट्स का बिजनेस है तो मैंने इवेंट्स का बिजनेस में 50 to 60 lakhs गवर्नमेंट देवे बिना ब्याज को कि मुझे आगे यो कर जिसको हमारा इवेंट्स का नाम तो जब आपका किसी खेती भी है ना तो अपन एग्रो टूरिज्म में भी आओ तो वो एग्रो टूरिज्म को जब
lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
कभी तो मॉनिटर्स करके लियो मेरी गवर्नमेंट की 50 से 60 लाख रुपए देवे मैंने को हां क्यों सब कर रहे थे रूम्स मानते हैं बट बताओ ना पड़े आपको शॉप वगैरह सब काटो बट बताओ ना पड़े
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than
अरे बाबा कविता बुआरा ना हो जागा सलवा तारा नाव पे एवढी जागा आहे किरा पप्पा तुम्हारा पप्पा ने तारो के संबंध
अरे तुम्हें तुम्हारा नाम चेंज करना पड़ता है वर्जन में
अरे बाबा जीरा नाव पे स्टेट रेवरा नाव इसमें ही लाओ
Bang! Bowl. Just stunning bowling. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive. But
आज कट गया था पूरे सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस में गया था बट मेरी मैंने वो भी बोले मैं डायरेक्ट नासिक को नंबर कार्ड बोले नासिक में कटी हुई ना डायरेक्ट तू बैठे लग तू बिजनेस है ना तू बैठे तो आप मैं कर रहा हाँ
अब मैं चीज़ पैसा प्लान